To be honest with you, I'm exhausted today. Like really, like more exhausted than normal. Reason being, I had sleep paralysis last night. I haven't had sleep paralysis in a long time. You know what sleep paralysis is, chat? Do you know what sleep paralysis is? Dude, it sucks because I'm actually so self-aware at this point. Even in that state, I know what's happening, and I was so annoyed because I could like tell what was I could see what was happening, right? So basically, for those who don't know what sleep paralysis is like you're basically awake, but your body hasn't woken up yet. So your body does this thing where it like turns off your nervous system or turns off part of your nervous system while you're asleep, so that you don't like if you're running in your dream, you're not running in your bed, right? Like that type of deal. But there's like there could be a fuck up somewhere where you wake up, but everything else is still turned off. So my eyes were just barely open, and I woke up and I was like, fuck. God damn it, here it comes. So I woke up and I was like, fuck, dude, I know it. I know what's happening. I was like, God damn it. Here comes the sleep paralysis demon. I feel it, dude. The sleep paralysis demon's about to show up. And so I was facing this way, right? I'm facing this way, and I was so annoyed. So I actually couldn't see my hand, but I knew it was there. It was like just barely out of my focus. And so I was like asleep like this, my hand's like here, and they were using my hand as a spawn point. And I was like, come on, like fuck off, dude. And like it's fucking like some shit is fucking running back towards the wall and then running back towards me, and I'm like, dude, I'm literally not even scared. I'm like, come on, dude, I just want to wake the fuck up. And then I realized I was snoring at the same time. I could hear it. So after like 2 minutes of this shit going on, I like found my breathing a little bit, and I woke myself up with a loud snore, and everything came back to life. It was great, but I was stuck for like 2 minutes, dude. I was pissed. It was like 3 in the morning. I was so mad because I just wanted to either wake up or go back to sleep. And I'm sitting there and I'm fucking watching this thing go, and it's like, it's using my hand. So like the hand I couldn't see because my hand's in front of my face. So it's like going behind my hand and then like disappears and comes back. And I'm like, dude, this shit's old, dude. I know what's happening. I'm awake, dude. I'm fucking awake. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's like nightmare dream type of fucking bullshit, And so, it was so funny because like, I got annoyed. You know when you like a sigh when you're annoyed? I was like, holy shit, wait a minute. Can I do that? Like, I was like, wait a minute, I have control over that. And so I was just like, yeah. And I just, boom, just fucking woke up. I was like, oh, there we go, fine, fuck. God damn, dude, I was so annoyed because then I had to get up, I had to go pee, I had to start my whole nighttime routine and then go back to sleep again. So I fucking slept like shit, dude. I slept terribly. But yeah, it's fucking, if you've never woken up with sleep paralysis, it's annoying, dude. It's annoying. It's always different every time. Like sometimes nothing happens. Sometimes it's like from a nightmare or some shit. Sometimes it's just like, I think the worst one I ever had was when I was like 13. I had like claustrophobia because like the blankets were like just barely over my nose, and like I was freaking out because I felt like I couldn't breathe. I still remember it pretty vividly, but yeah, no, like little things. It's fucking sleep paralysis ass. Something is touching you, grabbing you violently is the worst ones. You're not wrong, but I've slept like shit for so many years. Which I've told you guys, I recently actually had a sleep study done. So I'll know the results in like the next like 2 to 3 weeks, I think, on whether or not I have sleep apnea. But basically, I've slept like shit for years. So a lot of that stuff actually doesn't even scare me anymore. Even though it's like I know it's your brain like having nightmares or whatever the fuck. Well, it doesn't even scare me anymore because I've dealt with it so many times. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna fuck around and find out. Like, I'm really not, dude. I'm just like, all right, bro. All right, man. I know, like, you're trying to fucking, like, you know, pull on something or whatever. Like, just pull a little too hard, you're gonna wake me up, and it's all gonna be over, dude. How does sleep paralysis shit even work? I explained it earlier, but I can explain it really again, real quick. So basically, when you go to sleep, your brain turns off like a part of your nervous system. Basically, so like, if you're running in your sleep, you're not actually running IRL. Sometimes it can get a little bit fucked up, and you wake up, but that hasn't been turned on yet. So you're like awake, and you have no control over anything. Especially if your eyes are open just a little bit. Then it's like you're just sitting there and you're just paralyzed and you can't move, and it's ass. It doesn't happen very often though. I think that's the first time I've had it happen in like
I've had one where I had the
years.
Bloody Mary girl staring at me for like 5 minutes straight right next to my bed.
It's ended. I don't, dude. I wouldn't say mine was like some shadow demon type shit that would like rush into the wall and then come flying back out at me. And it's like, dude, it's like, I know like I think nothing's actually happening, it's just your brain. But like, let's say it actually was, dude. It's like, yo, how fucking pissed are you that I'm not even reacting, bro? Like, like how fucking pissed are you, dude? So weird hallucinations. It's not really like hallucination. I mean, I guess it technically is. But it's more because your dream state and your awake state have just like kind of collided. I think it's technically classified as some form of lucid dreaming. So if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, there's people out there who have like full control over themselves in their dreams. And so they can basically, like, you know, people like weird shit in their dreams, like jump out of an airplane or some shit, right? Like, they can make all the decisions they want. Like, it's OP. It's actually OP as fuck. Like, you know, they're like, oh, they're having a dream, and it's like, oh no, I'm being chased by something. Oh, look at this, a minigun just spawned in my hands. Oh, that'd be cool. Like, it's like, oh, like, dude, like, if you have a nightmare, if you have any nightmares, guess what? You could just you can either just turn it off, or you could just spawn whatever you need, and you just beat the nightmare, and you're like, huh? Get fucked, dude. It's like, wait, what? Like, that's fucking OP. That's actually broken. You know, you can make your own dreams. I think that's technically classified as lucid dreaming. We need balance changes. We already have balance changes coming on the 15th. We already know what they are. We know them well in advance. I lucid dream and I love playing God or whatever shows up. God damn it, dude. Night, the worst period of my life. I had a dream of this people breaking my house and not being able to do anything. Outside my door, my bedroom, my doors are all open, which is usually not. Yeah, I think that's what I was actually mad about more than anything. Is I got caught facing this way.
You can practice lucid dreaming. There's a lot of studies about it. I personally have had a lot of nightmares which caused me to sleep bad, so I had someone help me train to lucid dream.
That's interesting. That's actually interesting. That's cool. I was actually pissed though, because I was facing this way, right? Because if I was facing the wall, what the fuck's it gonna do? Come out of the wall? Like, who cares? Like, the reason it was annoying this way is because my hand was like this, so it was using my hand as a spawn point. Like, it would go behind my hand and I couldn't technically see it, but I could see I could see my closet. I could see my closet from one side of my hand, and I could see the door and stuff from the other side of the hand. And I was like, fuck, they're using that as a spawn point. And I was like trying to move my hand and shit, and I was like, why can't I move my hand? And I realized it was like this. I was like, ah, fuck, dude, that's annoying. Can't run or lift things, so you just spawn a person to help me. It's like me when I need another video made. I just spawn another person. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, man. But yeah, if I was facing the wall, dude, I'm like, ah, whatever, dude. Like, fuck off, man. Fuck off. I think when I went back to sleep, to go back to sleep, like, as I was falling asleep, because I was facing the wall then, like, something in my brain was like, but shouldn't you face outside in case it happens again? And I was like, I don't want to see that again, bro. I don't care. Like, if some shit's gonna sneak up on me, then something's gonna sneak up on me. bro. That's tough, man. That's tough. You garden rig appear and step on it and the handle hits you in the face and you wake up? Okay, dude. Alright, Bugs Bunny, settle down over there. Settle down. Facing the wall is worse. Is it sometimes auditory? I don't think mine's auditory. I don't know if I've had an auditory one. I think mine's always been visual. It's either been visual or the claustrophobic one, which I guess technically was visual. That door is really in position for some horror movie shit. I always leave the door open too. Everyone always freaks out. Everyone always freaks out. They're like, what the fuck? How do you... I sleep with the door open. Have I not told you guys that? I sleep with the door open. The next door is my front door. So, you know, like, you're wild for that, but like, okay, but think of it this way. It's very reasonable, okay? What do you think? This is a prime symbol. It's very reasonable because, so sleeping with your door closed, right? Like, in all honesty, is a sense of security, right? It's a sense of security. But isn't it more secure to have the door open so that if somebody tries to, say, break into my front door or break in the window in my living room, I can then hear it instead of having my door closed and then I don't hear it? Isn't that, like, more secure, you know? Because it's just me here, you know what I mean? B, by the way, thank you for the prime comments. Appreciate it. So it makes sense. It makes sense to actually sleep with it open. Or someone breaks in your room, you don't have a door in the way. Or if somebody breaks all the way to my room, we're gonna have a different problem at that point. Like, you know? And it's not like the door locks, it's fucking paper thin. Like, if I wanted to punch through that door, I probably could. It's paper thin. So, it's not like the door would provide any type of security. Prove it? Yeah, like, let me punch through my apartment that I don't own door. That sounds like a brilliant idea, man. It's hollow. It's like a hollow-ass door. Royal Thief, thanks to the prime. Appreciate it. It's not like it's a big, solid wooden door. It's hollow. It's basically fucking cosmetic. You know? All good crap. I can't do anything about it, so...